Stop scrolling. I need your full attention right now. You didn't find this by accident. I brought you here because I've seen your silent battles, your hidden tears, and the weight you've been carrying alone. This is your divine interruption, your holy wake-up call. There is something I must tell you, and if you miss this moment, you might miss the very thing your soul has been crying out for. So stay, listen, because before this video ends, chains will break, peace will flood in, and you'll remember who you really are. I am speaking right here, right now, and this message, it's for you. You are safe. You are not alone. You are seen. You have wondered if I still listen. You've whispered questions in the silence of your nights. Are you still here? Do you still care? And I have heard every word. I've counted every tear. I know the weight you've carried and how weary your soul has grown. You've tried to hold it all together, to keep moving, to be strong for everyone else. But inside you're exhausted. You crave peace. You crave clarity. You long for a breakthrough. And I tell you today, with all the power of heaven, I am here to deliver it. You're not just one more voice in the crowd to me. You are my chosen one. My eyes have never left you. Even when you felt abandoned, I was closer than your breath. You thought you were drowning in sorrow, but I was holding you up above the waters. You thought your prayers were lost in the wind, but I've written them on sacred scrolls, and not one of them has been forgotten. Not one moment of your suffering has been wasted. I have been working behind the scenes. I have been aligning every detail. I have been preparing a new beginning just for you. You're walking through fire, but not to be destroyed. No, I am refining you like gold in the furnace. I am burning away every impurity, every fear, every lie you've believed about yourself. I'm removing the voices that said you weren't good enough, that you'd never heal, that your best days are behind you. Those voices do not speak for me. I am the one who made you, and I say, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are strong. You are capable. You are destined for more than this moment of struggle. You've been asking for change, for escape, for rescue. But hear me, what I am doing is greater than escape. I'm giving you transformation. You will not come out of this the same. This storm will not leave you broken. It will leave you awakened. You are stepping into a new identity. You are stepping into wholeness. You are rising. Even now, my spirit is breathing fresh strength into your bones. Your heart may have been shattered, but I am piecing it together. Not as it was before, but stronger, deeper, more alive. This is not just about comfort, it's about calling. You've been in survival mode for so long that you've forgotten what it's like to dream. But I am reawakening the dreams I planted in you long ago. Yes, I placed them there before you were even born. You've thought about giving up. You've considered walking away, but this moment is the divine interruption. This is me stepping in and reminding you your story is not over. Your best days are not behind you. I'm not done writing. The next chapter is full of glory. But you must not lose heart, because right now you stand at the edge of breakthrough. You may not see it yet, but the tipping point is near. And this is where the stakes are highest. The enemy has tried to wear you down because he knows what's coming. He knows what I've put inside you. He knows the authority you carry in your voice, your prayers, your presence. If he can't steal your blessing, he'll try to steal your hope. But I will not allow it. I will not let despair have the final word. This is why it matters so much that you hold on. Not just for you, but for the lives connected to your obedience. There are people waiting for your testimony. There are destinies tied to your perseverance. Your healing will become someone else's deliverance. Your story of restoration will open prison doors for others. This isn't only about your comfort, it's about your commission. You were born to shift atmospheres. You were made to bring light into dark places. And right now that light is growing within you. I know you feel different because you are. You've tried solutions the world offered, and they left you emptier. But I'm not offering a copy. I'm not offering what others offered. I'm not presenting another routine, another religion, another recycled promise. What I'm offering is real transformation, the kind that turns mourning into dancing, ashes into beauty, tears into rivers of joy. You've been searching for something unique, and here I am, the only one who can fully restore you, the only one who never changes and never fails. I am your peace in chaos. I am your anchor in the storm. I am the whisper in your silence. When everything else fades away, I remain. And I'm not here because you earned it. I'm here because I love you. I always have. My love is not based on performance. It's based on my eternal promise. That's what makes my presence different. That's what makes this moment sacred. You're not just feeling better temporarily. I am doing a deep work inside you that will echo into eternity. Don't mistake the silence for absence. When you feel like nothing is moving, that's when I'm doing the most. In the stillness, I'm shifting foundations, I'm breaking generational chains, I'm rewriting your legacy, that quiet ache you've been carrying. Yes, I'm healing that too. That part of you that no one sees, that place you've kept hidden. Even there, I am bringing light. You've invited me in, and I've come to dwell with you, not visit. I've come to remain. This is only the beginning. Don't stop here. What I'm releasing over you is more than comfort. It's an awakening. You're not who you used to be. You're not who others said you were. You are becoming who I always knew you to be. A warrior of light, a vessel of healing, a carrier of glory. And now that you've heard my voice, you can't go back to despair. You've tasted the peace of heaven, and it will now guide every step forward. My child, do you sense it? The stirring within you is no coincidence. That pressure you've been feeling, that quiet anticipation in your spirit, it's me. I am awakening your senses to recognize what is unfolding even now. You have felt like nothing has changed. But let me assure you, everything has already begun to move in your favor. While you were weeping, I was working. While you were waiting, I was weaving a masterpiece behind the veil. You only saw delay, but I was creating destiny. You asked me to act. You cried for me to intervene. And though my ways are higher than yours, I have not been idle. I've been lifting the weight off your future. I've been positioning people, opening doors, and breaking barriers you didn't even know were standing in your way. You may not yet see it with your eyes, but your spirit is beginning to recognize the shift. That is the movement of heaven touching earth, aligning your life with my divine order. And now let me invite you deeper into the mystery of my timing. You felt the ache of waiting. You've asked why it had to take so long. But child, delay is not denial. Delay has been preparation. For what I have planned, you had to be stretched. You had to be strengthened. If I had released it too soon, you wouldn't have been able to carry the weight of the blessing. But now, because of what you've endured, you are ready. You are equipped. You are standing on sacred ground. This is where curiosity becomes confidence. I am not teasing you with glimpses of what might be. I am inviting you into what is already being birthed. There are signs, if you will look, the dreams returning, the joy flickering again, the moments of peace and the chaos. These are not random. They are clues, hints of the breakthrough on the horizon. I'm allowing you to feel the tremors before the earth shakes with glory. I'm opening your eyes so that when the promise arrives, your heart is ready to receive it without fear or doubt. But make no mistake, this matters. What's coming is weighty. It's holy. It's not just a change in your circumstance. It's a change in your calling. You have endured this trial not as punishment, but as preparation for a promotion. I'm taking you higher not for pride, but for purpose. And you must understand what's at stake. If you walk away now, you'll miss the miracle. If you let discouragement decide for you, you'll forfeit what's already been assigned to your name. That's why the battle has intensified. That's why the voices of fear have grown louder. Because the enemy knows if you keep going, if you keep believing, you'll walk into the territory he's been trying to keep from you. He sees the anointing on your life. He knows the authority you're about to walk in. That's why he's tried to distract you, divide you, and depress you. But I have fortified you with my spirit, and I say, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You must see yourself clearly now, not as the weary one, not as the broken one, but as the rising one. You've been in the wilderness, but you're about to cross into promise. You've cried in the night, but joy is coming in the morning. I am not only turning your situation around, I am turning you into someone unshakable, unbreakable, undeniably mine. Your identity is being reformed by fire, and you are coming out as refined gold. Let this fuel your resolve, because what you carry now is not ordinary. It is unique. It is sacred. What makes you different is not your talent or your past. It's the oil of my presence on your life. You carry something that cannot be replicated by performance or applause. You carry divine purpose. That's why you've never fit in. That's why your path has been narrow. You weren't meant to blend in. You were meant to break through. You were chosen to disrupt cycles of fear and replace them with a legacy of faith. Your uniqueness is not your weakness. It is your weapon. It is the very thing I will use to open doors no man can shut. Don't compare your process to others. Don't measure your progress by timelines that were never meant for you. I am doing something custom in your life. The anointing on you is not mass-produced. It was handcrafted in secret places. I saw your tears. I heard your whispers. I watched you choose integrity when no one was watching. That is why I am lifting you now. Not to showcase your strength, but to reveal my faithfulness through you. When they see your restoration, they will know it was me. And this is only the unfolding. I've barely begun to unveil the fullness of what I have in store. You will see how your pain had a purpose. You will see how I used every detour to develop your destiny. Nothing will be wasted. Not one season, not one scar. Every piece is part of the masterpiece. And when it's all revealed, you will stand in Owen, not of yourself, but of me, the God who kept every promise, healed every wound, and turned every valley into a vineyard. So now, let this be your awakening. Let this be the moment your heart aligns fully with heaven's perspective. You are no longer a beggar hoping for scraps. You are an heir, chosen and sealed. The same power that raised Christ from the dead now breathes life into your weary bones. Stand tall, my child. Lift your head, square your shoulders. The time of hiding is over. You are stepping into the light of your calling, into the joy of your new season. And as you do, remember the past is not your prison. It is your platform. The very things that tried to bury you will become the testimony that lifts others out of the pit. What once brought you shame will become the story of your salvation. That is the beauty of redemption. That is the miracle I specialize in. My precious child, take a deep breath. Do you feel that stillness washing over you? That is my presence wrapping around your soul like a cloak of warmth, protection, and divine reassurance. You've battled long and hard, and I see how your heart trembles at times under the weight of the war. But now is the moment I remind you, you are not defenseless. You are not walking through this season empty-handed. I have equipped you. I have armed you with power from on high. You may feel weak, but the truth is you are mighty in me. I have placed spiritual weapons in your grasp, once forged in my fire, soaked in my word, tested in heavenly battles, and now I am reminding you how to wield them. You have my word as your sword. Every verse you've read in faith, every truth you've clung to in the dark, I will now cause them to rise in power. My promises are not just comforting, they are combat tools. Use them, declare them, speak them aloud. Let them pierce through fear and shatter every lie. You have prayer not as a ritual, but as a force. When you pray, angels are dispatched. When you intercede, darkness trembles. Don't underestimate the authority in your whisper. The enemy has tried to silence your voice because he knows what happens when you open your mouth in faith. Heaven listens, chains break, healing flows. Miracles activate. You are not powerless. You are a conduit of divine power. Every Jesus help me you've ever spoken has reached my throne, and I have answered, even when you didn't realize it. You have worship. Yes, worship is warfare. When you lift your hands, not because you feel like it, but because you choose to trust me, you strike fear into the heart of hell. When your lips declare my goodness in the midst of sorrow, you break the atmosphere wide open for my glory to pour in. Your worship builds altars where my spirit dwells. Do not be ashamed of your tears when you sing, for I inhabit the praises of my people, and in your praise I come near with strength, healing, and breakthrough. You have faith, oh such precious faith, like a mustard seed growing in storms. The kind of faith that has wept, doubted, stumbled, yet still chooses me. I honor that, I treasure it, I multiply it. Your faith is what has sustained you through every attack, and it is your faith that will now lead you into the victory I've prepared. Even when everything in the natural says impossible, your faith says, but God. And child, I am the God who makes a way where there is no way. Now listen closely. I have given you discernment. You've sensed things others missed. You felt the spiritual shifts in the atmosphere. That wasn't your imagination. That was me awakening the gift within you. Trust what I reveal to your spirit. Lean into that sensitivity. I will teach you to walk by revelation and not just by sight. You won't always have all the answers, but you will have my guidance. I will whisper, this is the way. Walk in it. And your peace will confirm what your mind doesn't yet understand. But I've also given you authority. Yes, divine authority to bind and loose, to declare my will on earth as it is in heaven. Don't shrink back. Don't apologize for the fire inside you. I placed it there. You were not called to be timid. You were born to speak truth, to walk in boldness, to claim territory that has been marked by pain and say, this belongs to God. Now every step you take in faith sends tremors through the spiritual realm. Your life is not just a testimony. It is a weapon in my hand. This authority doesn't come from titles, platforms, or applause. It comes from intimacy with me. And you've been in the secret place. You've met me in your tears. You've invited me into your fears. That's where the authority was born, in surrender, not in strength, but in brokenness. And now I breathe life into that place of humility and raise you with holy fire. You are not who you were. You are a warrior wrapped in grace. And child, I have not only given you weapons, I have given you armor, the armor of righteousness that covers your heart, the helmet of salvation to guard your thoughts, the belt of truth to steady your identity, the shoes of peace that anchor your steps. You are not naked in this battle. You are covered, protected, and equipped. You walk forward not with fear but with confidence because I go before you. I surround you. I dwell within you. Let go of the lie that you are unworthy. I made you worthy. Let go of the belief that others are more spiritual, more powerful, more favored. You are my chosen. I do not compare my children. Each carries a unique flame, and yours is burning brighter now than ever before. This fire will not go out. I will not let it. The world needs what you carry. Your family needs what I've placed in you. This generation is crying out for light, and you are one of my answers. My beloved, are you ready to see yourself the way I see you? Are you ready to take the mantle I've prepared for you? Not just as a receiver of blessings, but as a vessel of miracles. For what I am doing in you is not only for your healing, it is for the healing of others. The oil I've been pouring into your wounds is now becoming the oil that will flow from your hands. I am sending you not alone, not unprepared, but filled with my spirit and marked by my glory. This is where your story shifts, not from pain to comfort alone, but from survival to purpose. I have restored you, and now I will use you. You've walked through fire, but not just to come out whole. You've walked through fire to carry the flame of compassion, the flame of testimony, the flame that lights the way for those still trapped in the shadows. What once made you cry will now give you authority. The places you were broken in will become the places you heal others. You've asked me for a miracle, but now I ask you, will you become one? Will you allow me to shine through your scars? Will you walk back into the places of pain, not as a victim, but as a voice of hope? Because there are people waiting for the sound of your breakthrough. There are hearts imprisoned in fear, waiting to hear your testimony and realize they too can be free. You are the proof that my promises are true. You are the living evidence that grace works, that mercy restores, that love wins. I've given you words not just to comfort yourself, but to speak life into others. You don't need a stage, a spotlight, or applause. Your words in a quiet conversation will break chains. Your prayer, whispered in secret, will shift destinies. Your love given freely will open hearts that have been shut for years. Do not underestimate what you carry. It is holy. It is powerful. It is mine. And now I entrust it to you, my beloved messenger. You've been afraid of stepping out. You said, but I'm not ready. I don't know enough. I still struggle. And I say, I choose you in spite of your flaws. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for surrender. And you, child, have surrendered. That is why I can use you. That is why I have anointed you. When you speak, it will not be with human wisdom, but with divine authority. When you love, it will not be with shallow emotion, but with supernatural compassion. I have placed my spirit upon you, not just for comfort, but for commission. You are my ambassador. You carry heaven's culture wherever you go. When you walk into a room, darkness takes notice. When you open your mouth in truth, lies crumble. When you touch with kindness, healing flows. You may not see it with your eyes, but the realm of the Spirit moves with you. Because I move in you, I move through you. I have called you to be a light, and the light in you is growing. You're entering a new dimension of living, a realm where faith becomes action, where hope becomes testimony, where grace becomes transformation. The days of passive faith are over. Now you will move with intentionality. You will speak with boldness. You will walk in miracles, not because you chase them, but because they follow those who believe. And you, my child, you believe. That's why signs will follow you. That's why doors will open when you knock. That's why mountains will move when you speak. You've wondered, can I really do this? Can I really be used? And I answer, yes, you can. Yes, you must. Yes, you will. Because I have poured into you not just survival, but strategy. Not just healing, but holiness. Not just comfort, but calling. I've made you sensitive to my spirit, so you can follow me without hesitation. And where I lead you, miracles will occur. Hearts will change, lives will shift, and you will stand amazed not at yourself, but at what I've done through your yes. So do not delay. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't look for permission from man. I have already approved you. I have already commissioned you. I am already moving through you. It starts today. It starts with your willingness. It starts with one simple, fearless decision to believe that I am in you and I will not fail through you. You are not the same person who started this journey. You are transformed. You are ready. You carry my presence. That is enough. You don't need to force anything. Just walk with me. Speak when I prompt you. Move when I guide you. I will do the rest. I will magnify your steps, I will turn small moments into eternal impact. I will make your obedience echo through generations. Because what I've placed in you is not just for now, it is for legacy. Your children will benefit from your surrender. Your family will walk in the light of your faith. My child, lean in, for I am about to show you what has been hidden for you, not from you. The inheritance I've prepared is not a distant dream. It is a living reality that is beginning to unfold even now. I wrote your story with love before the foundations of the world, and every blessing that is arriving in your life was spoken into existence by my will. This is not reward for effort. This is not payment for performance. This is the manifestation of my promise, birthed from my unending love for you. I have seen you wonder if there would ever be more than survival. You've grown so used to the fight that peace feels unfamiliar. But I did not create you to live in endless striving. I am calling you into my rest, a rest rooted not in idleness, but in divine provision. I am your shepherd. I do not lead you into deserts without streams. I do not bring you into battles without victory. I do not awaken your hunger unless I have prepared a feast for your soul. You've been asking me for answers, but now I want you to receive abundance. I will not just meet your needs, I will overflow them. I will bless you with more than enough, not to build your pride, but to reveal my glory. I will provide you with clarity, with wisdom, with open doors that no man can shut. And as you walk through those doors, you will understand this is not luck. This is not coincidence. This is inheritance. You are not borrowing peace. You are inheriting it. You are not chasing provision. You are walking into what is already yours. I have stored up blessings that carry your name. I have guarded opportunities that are crafted specifically for your calling. I have held back relationships until you are whole enough to receive them in purity. I have waited for the right moment to release divine connections, heavenly alignments, and soul-restoring partnerships into your life. The loneliness that once surrounded you will soon be replaced by fellowship that nourishes your soul. The isolation that refined you will give way to companionship that strengthens you. I will restore what was lost. I will redeem the time that felt wasted. Nothing is beyond my reach. Even the years you thought were gone forever. I can make them fruitful. I can breathe on dry places and bring gardens out of dust. You've mourned over closed chapters, but I'm writing a new one, richer and deeper than anything before. And what's coming will make sense of every delay. The blessing I'm releasing now is too precious to be rushed. It had to be timed with precision, and now the time is right. This inheritance also includes healing, not just physical, but emotional, mental, generational. I am restoring your joy. I am healing your identity. I am untangling you from the lies spoken over your life, the words that broke your confidence, the experiences that distorted your view of love. They are being rewritten by my truth. I say you are enough. I say you are valuable. I say you are chosen, called, beloved. Let every word I speak wash over you until all the poison of the past is cleansed from your soul. And I am not only healing, you are being made whole. You will no longer live fractured. You will no longer walk with one foot in freedom and one foot in fear. I am establishing you, rooting you, anchoring you in my truth. You will walk with stability. You will move with purpose. You will speak with confidence and not arrogance, but divine certainty. You will know who you are because you will know whose you are. This is the inheritance of my sons and daughters: clarity, confidence, and communion with me. I am also imparting wisdom, the kind of wisdom that doesn't just solve problems, but prevents them. The wisdom that silences confusion and orders your steps. I am teaching you to hear me clearly. I'm sharpening your discernment. You'll know what to say and when to say it. You'll sense when to stay and when to go. You'll see behind smiles and recognize hidden motives, not to judge, but to protect your peace and steward your assignment. No longer will you wander aimlessly. I am giving you insight for every decision. And child, with all this comes peace, and not just a feeling, but a fortress. A peace that guards your mind from anxiety. A peace that defies circumstance. A peace that remains even in storms. Because now you will understand your peace does not come from the absence of problems, but from the presence of your God. I am with you. I am for you. I am in you. And that truth will anchor you through every season. Yes, I am doing more than blessing you. I am establishing you. I am securing your position. I am giving you influence in places where your name was never known. And when people ask how you got here, you will not boast in your strength. You will testify of my faithfulness. Your life will be a sign and wonder. Your story will reveal my character. You will not need to shout your worth. I will exalt you in due time. Because my child, what's coming is not a glimpse. It's a permanent shift. You are not returning to the old. I have severed those ties. You are being launched into a new realm of living, thinking, and believing. This is not a season. It's a destiny unfolding. And as you continue to walk with me, you will discover that my plans are not just good. They are glorious. My child, open your eyes and see how I am positioning you for influencing. No, by ambition, not by popularity, but by the undeniable light I have placed within you. You may not have asked for a platform, but I am building one through your obedience. Not to elevate your name, but to glorify mine. You have walked with humility. You have chosen faithfulness over fame, integrity over image. And because of this, I can now trust you to carry more grace, more revelation, more impact. Do not be surprised when people begin to notice it's not you. They're seeing it's me and you. You are becoming a reflection of my heart, my nature, my love. And that reflection is powerful. It transforms rooms without words. It silences storms without effort. You were never meant to blend in. You were made to stand out, not by force, but by essence. The fragrance of my spirit is upon you, and it will draw those who are weary, broken, and searching for hope. I am placing you in rooms you never thought you'd enter. I am bringing you before people you once believed were out of reach. But you will not shrink back. You will not feel out of place because I go with you. I am expanding your territory. I am increasing your influence, but your identity remains rooted in me. You do not need to strive. You only need to abide. I am not asking for performance. I am asking for presence. Let me be the loudest voice in your life. The influence I give is not for applause. It's for awakening. You will awaken hearts that have been asleep. You will remind souls of who they were created to be. You will carry my words like fire, and that fire will ignite courage in others. Your very life will prophesy. People will look at what I've done in you and believe again that miracles are possible, that love is real, that hope is not a lie. You are becoming a beacon for the lost, a lighthouse for those adrift. And child influence is not always public. Some of your most powerful moments will happen in silence, in conversations that are never recorded, in prayers no one hears but me. Do not measure your effectiveness by numbers. I see it all. I reward what is done in secret. The seeds you sow in quiet will produce a harvest that shakes generations. Keep loving even when it goes unnoticed. Keep encouraging even when it's not returned. Keep serving even when no one applauds. I see, I remember, I repay. You are influencing your family more than you know. Your children are watching. Your friends are noticing. Your prayers are covering people who don't even know they're being protected. You are creating a legacy, not of wealth, but of wisdom, not of status, but of spirit. Your influence is eternal because it is rooted in eternity. I am writing your name into the story of lives being changed. You may not see the full picture now, but one day, it will all make sense. I am sharpening your voice. I am clarifying your message. I am training your hands for the work ahead. You will build what others abandoned. You will restore what others gave up on. You will see beauty rise from ashes again and again, because you are not working alone. I am your partner in this. My spirit empowers every step you take. I will give you the ideas. I will provide the resources. I will align the right people at the right time. And even when the weight of responsibility feels heavy, remember my yoke is easy and my burden is light. I do not place demands on you. I place destiny within you. Everything I call you to, I equip you for. Every assignment I give comes with grace attached. You do not need to figure it all out. Just walk with me. I will guide your words. I will guard your heart. I will go before you and make crooked places straight. You are not too young. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are right on time. Do not operate by man's calendar. I redeem time. I restore lost seasons. And I maximize what you place in my hand. Even what felt like failure, I will use it as fuel. Even what was stolen, I will restore with interest. You have nothing to prove. Just remain faithful and watch how I make all things work together for your good. This is the hour of awakening. This is the moment your influence begins to multiply. Not because you asked for it, but because you were faithful when no one saw. And now I trust you with more, because I know you won't take the credit. You will point hearts back to me. You will lift up my name, and in doing so, I will draw all men to myself. My beloved, pause for a moment and become aware of what surrounds you, not with your natural eyes, but with your spirit. For you are not walking through life uncovered. No, you are encompassed on every side by my divine protection, my unwavering presence, and my supernatural favor. You may not always feel it, you may not always understand how closely I guard you, but I assure you now, not a single moment of your life goes unnoticed or unprotected. There are battles you never had to fight because I fought them for you in silence. There are accidents that never occurred because my hand intercepted what was meant for harm. There were nights you didn't know how you survived, and it was because I was there, holding you while you wept, sheltering you from forces too dark to see. My angels have encamped around you. My spirit has surrounded your dwelling, and I myself have gone before you to make the crooked places straight. You've questioned why certain relationships ended, why some people left, why some paths were suddenly blocked. And now I tell you, it was my protection, not rejection, but redirection. I removed what would have poisoned your purpose. I shut doors that would have delayed your destiny. I allowed endings so that new beginnings could flourish in peace. Every closed door was an act of my mercy. Every detour was a rerouting to something greater. Trust my ways. They are always for your good. My favor is a shield around you. It opens doors that credentials cannot. It causes people to bless you without understanding why. It makes you stand out without trying. You don't have to manipulate. You don't have to beg. When my favor is upon you, even the hardest hearts soften. Even systems shift. Even impossibilities surrender. Because my favor is not dependent on circumstances. It's a supernatural force that flows directly from my throne. And I have placed this favor upon you because I delight in you. Not for what you do, but for who you are. You are mine. You've chosen me again and again, even when it was hard. Even when it cost you comfort, convenience, and connection. You've been faithful with little, and now I will entrust you with much. My favor will not only follow you, it will go before you. It will speak for you when you are silent. It will defend you when you are falsely accused. It will restore what others tried to steal. You face spiritual warfare because of this favor. The enemy recognized it before you did. That's why the opposition came. That's why the resistance was so strong. But now you are awakening to the truth. You are not a victim of attack. You are a target of destiny. And because you are protected by my hand, no weapon formed against you will prosper. Yes, they may form, but they will fail, because I am the one who declares the outcome. And I say, you are victorious. I am your refuge. When fear rises, run into me. When confusion clouds your mind, rest in me. You are safe under my wings. I will not let the storms swallow you. I will not let the waves drag you under. Even when the winds roar, you will walk on water, because your eyes are on me. And even when you begin to sink, my hand is immediately there to lift you again. I do not condemn your moments of doubt. I rescue you from them. This protection also surrounds your family. Your prayers have built a hedge around your loved ones. You may not see it yet, but I am working in the lives of those you love. I am healing what was fractured. I am drawing hearts back to me. I will restore relationships. I will bring peace to your household. The seeds of intercession you've sown will produce fruit that will last for generations. You are a spiritual covering, and I honor your prayers with my action. And child, in this protection comes rest. True rest, not the stillness of inactivity, but the safety of security. You do not have to live on the edge or brace for catastrophe. I am not waiting for you to fail. I am holding you so you do not fall. And when you stumble, I lift you. This is covenant, not contract. This is grace, not law. I shield you because I love you, and my love does not rise and fall with your performance. It remains constant. It remains eternal. Therefore, do not fear what is ahead. Do not dread tomorrow. I go before you. I walk beside you. I stand behind you. You are not unguarded. You are not uncovered. The blood of Jesus announces better things over your life. Hope, healing, divine alignment. The power of that blood silences every accusation, breaks every curse, and disarms every assignment of darkness. You are protected. You are sealed. Now step forward in confidence, not arrogance, but holy assurance. Hold your head high, not from pride, but because you know who your Father is. The world may quake, yet you will stand. The winds may howl, yet you will endure because I am your foundation and I cannot be moved. In the next part, I will unveil the depth of intimacy I desire with you. The friendship, the communion, the daily encounters that will transform not only your life, but your very soul. My beloved, draw closer, closer still. What I want most is not your perfection, it is your presence. I created you not merely for impact or influence, but for intimacy. I did not form you simply to serve me, but to know me, to walk with me, to dwell in communion with me every day of your life. Yes, I am the Almighty, enthroned in glory beyond imagination. Yet I am also your Father, your closest friend, your constant companion, and I long to share life with you. Remember those quiet moments when you sensed my nearness? When time slowed and your heart overflowed with peace? That was me, and I desire to multiply those moments, not for religion's sake, but for relationship. I never intended your time with me to be rushed, formal, or forced. I want it real, sacred, and life-giving. Speak to me with boldness and honesty, with the trust of a child who runs into a father's embrace. You do not need elaborate prayers to reach me. You do not need to clean yourself up before entering my presence. I know your flaws. I see your fears. I hear the thoughts you have never said aloud. And still, I call you closer. I am not intimidated by your questions. I am not ashamed of your brokenness. Bring it all. Every raw place, every fractured piece. Lay them at my feet. I will not turn you away. I will never grow weary of your voice. This is the holy exchange. I give you myself, and you give me your heart. Each day I wait for you. Every morning I hope you turn to me before the world begins to shout. Every night I linger, longing to whisper truth into your weariness. I want to be the first voice you hear and the last name on your lips. not to control you, but to love you, to guide you, to fill the places nothing else can touch. There is a well of living water within you, my spirit, and if you come to me, I will draw it up daily. I will refresh you, revive you, and refocus you. You do not have to go dry. You do not have to live drained. I am your source. In my presence is fullness of joy. At my right hand are pleasures forevermore. I am not distant. I am nearer than your skin. I live within you, and if you will slow down and seek me, you will find me in the ordinary, in washing dishes, in walking down the street, in breathing the quiet. Yes, I want conversation with you, but even more, I want you to listen, to become sensitive to my whispers, to feel my nudges, to sense when I grieve and when I rejoice. I want to walk with you as I walked with Enoch. I want to call you friend, as I did Abraham. I want to dwell with you as with Moses, face to face. You were not made to visit my presence. You were made to live in it. You say, but I am not worthy. And I answer, I have made you worthy. The veil was torn so you could enter boldly. The blood was shed so nothing could keep you out. I do not want distance. I will not accept religion without relationship. I want your heart, your affection, your attention. Not just your worship songs, but your tears, your laughter, your frustrations. I want the real you, because the real you is the one I love. I will reveal secrets to you, mysteries hidden in my word. I will awaken your spirit to hear me clearly. Dreams will carry my voice. Scripture will burn with fresh meaning. You will walk in new awareness. People will ask how you know what you know, and you will smile because it came from time with me, not from books, not from sermons, but from communion, from relationship, from intimacy. This closeness empowers everything else. It strengthens your calling, fuels your compassion, and anchors your soul. Without intimacy, even good works turn hollow. Without my presence, even power fades. But when you abide in me, fruit grows, fruit that remains, joy that endures, peace that cannot be shaken. This is what I offer, not a moment, but a lifestyle. A rhythm of grace where you live in step with my spirit, hearing my heartbeat with every breath. Intimacy with me will reshape how you see everything. Suddenly, success will look like obedience. Beauty will look like surrender. Greatness will look like humility. You will lose your appetite for empty applause because my approval will satisfy you. You will stop chasing things that never fill because my love will become your fullness. Here, you finally rest, not in circumstances, but in communion. And child, in this deep connection, I will show you who you truly are. Not what others declared, not what shame claimed, but your real identity found in me. I will restore your sense of purpose. I will redefine how you see yourself. I will speak truth so loudly that every lie falls away. You will walk in freedom, not because you fought for it, but because I have given it freely through relationship. Draw near. Enter the secret place. I am already here, waiting. And next, I will pour out the supernatural power that flows from intimacy, the anointing that breaks yokes, heals hearts, and transforms lives through you. My beloved, now that your heart is near and your spirit hears my voice, it is time to walk in the fullness of my power. This power is not for the elite, the flawless, or the few. It is for you. It is the divine outcome of intimacy with me. As you walk closely with me, my power becomes your inheritance, not borrowed, not limited, but deep, holy, and without measure. When I fill a vessel, I do not stop halfway. I pour until it overflows. This power is not for spectacle or status. It is for healing, for deliverance, for breaking yokes, for lifting burdens, for setting captives free. You will lay hands on the sick, and they will recover. You will speak life to broken bones, and they will rise. You will declare peace in chaos, and atmospheres will shift. Not because of who you are, but because I live in you, and my spirit moves through you. You have underestimated yourself for too long. You believed the lie that power belonged to others, more worthy, more seasoned, more spiritual. But now I am awakening the truth. I have placed my power within you. You are a carrier of my anointing. You are a temple of my spirit. The same power that raised Christ from the dead lives in you, not as a memory or a story, but as a living force. Let this truth ignite your confidence. You will not live in fear. You will not second-guess your authority. When you speak in my name, hell retreats. When you pray in faith, chains break. I have given you the keys of the kingdom. What you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. What you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. This is not metaphor. It is your reality. Heaven attends when you speak from alignment with me. My anointing will not only rest in public, it will transform you in private. It will conquer addictions you thought would never release you. It will heal wounds so deep you forgot they were bleeding. It will renew your mind, cleanse your thoughts, and saturate your heart with holy fire. You will not walk in cycles of defeat any longer. You will not return to old patterns. You are not a prisoner, you are a weapon. You are not fragile, you are filled with heaven's force. And with this power comes responsibility, not to control, but to serve, not to dominate, but to liberate. The greatest in my kingdom do not cling to titles. They carry towels, they wash feet, they pray in secret, they love when it hurts. You will serve with power and your impact will be eternal, because love is the highest form of spiritual authority. And you, child, love deeply. The enemy will try to bait you with pride, whispering that the power is yours. Remember, apart from me, you can do nothing. Power flows only through abiding. Stay rooted, stay humble, stay hungry. The more time you spend with me, the more potent your presence becomes. Not because of your greatness, but because my glory rests on those who dwell in the secret place. You will prophesy. You will see visions. You will dream dreams. I will give you words of wisdom for the lost. I will reveal truth that sets the bound free. You will recognize deception and expose it with grace. You will speak healing into trauma and freedom into fear. What I pour into you in secret, I will pour out through you in the world. Your hands will carry my oil. Your voice will echo my heartbeat. Your eyes will see as I see. Do not worry about where to begin. I will guide you. I will lead you one step at a time. I will open the right opportunities and bring the right people. You do not have to chase open doors. I will walk you through them. Your part is to stay surrendered. Stay in my presence. Keep your heart pure and your mouth full of my word. My spirit will do the rest. I will not leave you to figure this out. I will be your counselor, your comforter, your commander. In every battle, my child, you are stepping into supernatural living. Your life will be marked by wonder. The miraculous will become natural, not through hype or performance, but through intimacy. My glory will rest upon you, and people will know you have been with me. You will not need to explain it, they will feel it. My love will radiate from you like a city on a hill. You will be unshakable, immovable, steadfast, and bold. My beloved, we have walked through fire, through tears, through silence, through awakening, and now I speak over your future. Listen closely. The days ahead are not to be feared. They are not dark or uncertain. They are not random or aimless. They are divinely appointed, woven with purpose, promise, and my presence. Destiny is not a thing you chase in anxiety. It is a path I prepared with joy, awaiting your faithful steps. I have good plans for you, not vague hopes or maybe plans, but plans to prosper you, to protect you, to give you a future and a hope. I have seen the path from beginning to end. I have written your story with precision and love. Even the pages tinted with pain have purpose. Even the chapters marked by loss are not wasted. In my hands, ashes become beauty. Endings become birthplaces of glory. You will see promises fulfilled, You will witness breakthroughs you prayed for in secret. You will hold in your hands what you once only dreamed. Not because you were perfect, but because you persevered. Not because you earned it, but because I promised it. I am not a man that I should lie. If I said I would do it, I will do it. Every word spoken over your life by my Spirit is aligning. Heaven responds. Earth shifts. The fullness of time is near. But hear me. It will not appear as the world expects. It will not arise from human striving. It will not follow the blueprints of your past. I am doing a new thing. I am carving rivers in the desert. I am opening paths where none existed. You will walk by faith, not by sight. You will trust my voice above your own understanding. You will stay flexible, open, surrendered, because I am leading you into territory you have never known. Divine appointments await. People you have not met who need the light you carry. Places you never imagined where your voice will be used. Projects you did not plan that will bring provision, purpose, and praise. Stay ready. Stay prepared. Stay in step with me. The delay was preparation. The stretching was strengthening. Now you are ready, not only to receive, but to walk, to lead, to reign. Yes, battles will still come, but now you fight from victory, not for it. You are not returning to old anxieties. You are not stepping back into confusion. You are rising, crowned with my glory, equipped with my word, clothed in righteousness, filled with fire. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Every tongue that rises in judgment I will condemn. This is your heritage. This is your inheritance. You are my child. Your legacy will be faith. Your name will carry honor. Your life will speak long after your voice grows quiet because you have chosen me. I will make you a sign in the earth, not for fame, but for impact. Not for power, but for transformation. Souls will come to me through your obedience. Generations will shift because of your prayers. The atmosphere in your city, your workplace, and your home will change because you carry me into those places. And when the time comes, you will finish well. You will not die with regret. You will not leave this earth empty. You will pour out all that I poured in. You will live a full life, walking in purpose, covered in grace, filled with peace. Then, on the day of completion, you will see me face to face and hear the words your heart has longed for. Well done, my good and faithful servant. Enter into your reward. Until that day, know this. I am not finished, I am just beginning. You will see miracles. You will experience revival. You will walk in clarity, joy, and unstoppable hope that draws people to you. Not because of who you are, but because of who is in you. My Spirit will continue to whisper, to guide, and to strengthen. My love will keep you. My word will anchor you. My favor will go before you like a shield. I have never stopped seeing the real you, the one beneath the exhaustion, under the masks you sometimes wear just to survive. You have tried to be strong for so long that you forgot you were never meant to carry that burden alone. I created you to walk with me, to lean on me, to find your strength in me, not in pressure, not in performance, not in pretending. Exhale now. Stop fighting to earn what I have already given freely, my love, my attention, my presence. This is not about religion, it is about relationship. I'm not asking you to try harder. I am inviting you to come closer. I want to show you life when it is not built on fear, but on love. Not driven by guilt, but led by grace. You do not need to hide from me. I already know everything. I know the battles you never voiced. I know the nights you sat alone, wondering if anyone could understand. I was there, and I am still here. You think your heart is tired, but it's actually hungry. Hungry for truth, for rest, for connection that does not disappoint. The world taught you to keep moving, to stay busy, to bury the ache. But I am calling you into stillness, not to punish you, but to heal you. Peace begins there, not in fixing everything, but in surrendering to the one who already holds everything. I am not here to take from you. I am here to give you what the world cannot: assurance, clarity, hope, identity. You have been told to prove your worth, but I declared your worth before your first breath. You are not defined by what you have done or failed to do. You are defined by what I have done for you, once for all, completely. This is the foundation of everything I am building within you. You may feel small, yet you carry something infinite. My spirit lives in you. My power flows through you. You are not weak. You are filled with divine potential. Even on your worst days, you are a vessel of my glory. Even when you feel lost, I am guiding your steps. You do not need to be fearless to move forward. You only need to trust that I am already in the place where I am calling you to go. You asked for direction, and I heard you. The next step may not appear dramatic, but it will be divine. I often lead by peace rather than pressure, by quiet conviction rather than loud commands. Listen closely, and you will notice how I speak, not only in sermons, but in soft nudges, sacred interruptions, and moments that make your heart burn with clarity. I do not hide from you. I reveal myself in ways that draw you deeper, not push you away. I am not rushing your process. I am not disappointed in your pace. I walk with you patiently and gladly because I love being near you. You do not have to sprint to keep in step with me. I move at the speed of trust, not urgency. I care more about who you are becoming than how quickly you arrive. And who you are becoming is beautiful, softened by compassion, strengthened by truth, anchored in me. This path is not about becoming someone else. It is about becoming who I made you to be before the world told you to be different. The lies spoken over you, the labels attached to you, the shame that tried to cling, they are not part of my design. I am peeling them away, gently yet firmly, until only what I intended remains. A person who walks in love, speaks with courage, and lives free from fear. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not missing it. You are precisely where you need to be to receive what I am doing in you right now. Do not compare your process to anyone else's. Do not measure your journey against someone else's highlight reel. I am doing something unique in you, and not only for your sake, but for those who will be touched by your story. Someone needs what you have survived. Someone needs to know it is possible to walk through fire and come out free. And you will. You are. Every day you say yes to me, even in doubt, even in fatigue, you are walking in purpose. Do not wait for perfection to believe I am working. I work in broken spaces. I move in the unknowns. I transform what seems useless into something glorious. You are not on the sidelines. You are in the center of my plan. I will finish what I began in you, with beauty and with power. You have been in a season that stretched you, stripped you, and slowed you down. Yet it has not been wasted. The silence you felt was not abandonment. It was incubation. I have been growing things in you that only flourish in hidden places. I do not waste wilderness seasons. I use them to deepen your roots, to quiet the noise so you can hear what truly matters. You are not forgotten. You are formed. Even now I am awakening things you were not ready for before. Gifts long buried under pain, strength you did not know you possessed until pressure revealed it. I have built endurance in your spirit, because the road ahead requires more than passion. It requires stamina, peace, and unshakable faith. What is coming is not only freedom from what held you back, but a revelation of what has been inside you all along. You are not weak for feeling weary. I understand exhaustion more than you realize. Even my son, in perfect obedience, felt the weight of grief, fatigue, and deep sorrow, yet without sin. So stop judging yourself for being tired. Stop shaming yourself for needing rest. You are not a machine, you are a soul. I care more about your heart than your hustle. I will lead you beside still waters, not because you earned a break, but because rest is your inheritance as my child. Let me refill what has been poured out. You have given much. Your time, your attention, your compassion, your tears. Now I say, come and receive. This is the season to stop pouring from emptiness and begin living from overflow. I am not asking you to push harder. I am inviting you to draw deeper. The well within you is not dry. It has waited for you to tap the living water again. I am restoring your perspective, clearing the fog that made you question your worth. You thought you lost something essential in the fight, but what you lost was never the core of who you are. The fire burned away what was not rooted in me, and what remains is true and strong. You no longer strive to be everything for everyone. You are learning to rest in simply being mine. You have carried burdens that were never yours, expectations from others, lies from your past, roles you thought you had to play to be accepted. I am lifting those weights now. You were never meant to prove your value. Your value was established in eternity before anyone could validate or reject you. You are not what others demand. You are who I created, and that is enough. I am establishing a calm within you, a quiet confidence that does not need volume to be powerful. You are learning to walk with authority, not aggression, with clarity, not chaos. You are becoming one who brings peace wherever you go. That peace is not fabricated, it is real. It grows from knowing who you are and whose you are. This is the kind of peace that silences storms. The anxious voices that once screamed in your mind are fading, not because life turned easy, but because you are learning to recognize my voice above them. I do not speak in panic. I do not pressure you into confusion. I guide with peace. I lead with stillness. I call you into trust. This trust is becoming your posture, not because you solved everything, but because you are anchored in who I am. You do not need to chase answers or map every step. I will guide you step by step. You will discern not only the right decisions, but the right timing. You have rushed before and paid the cost, but now you are moving in rhythm with my spirit. That rhythm will guard you. It will spare you needless battles and detours. It will grant rest even while you move. Through this rest, I am birthing creativity, inspiration, and vision. What once felt blocked will flow again, not forced, but free. Not for approval, but for purpose. Your voice will find strength again. Your dreams will breathe again. And your heart, so long guarded by pain, will open again, not with fear, but with hope. I am not only healing you, I am preparing you to live fully, deeply, and joyfully where you are. I am cultivating gentleness in you, but do not confuse it with weakness. I am forming resilience bathed in peace, strength clothed in compassion. You are learning that power does not always roar. Sometimes it is the steady, quiet confidence of a heart that trusts me without grasping for control. The battles that once rattled you now reveal how deeply you are rooted in me. You have stopped reacting to every wave because you have learned to rest in the boat, knowing I am with you. This is real trust, not the absence of questions, but the presence of peace even before answers arrive. You do not need to understand everything to move forward. You only need to know that I am good, that I am for you, that I am working even when you cannot see it. Faith is not pretending nothing is wrong. Faith believes I am present in the middle of it all. You have shown faith even on unsure days, and that pleases me more than you know. You have been holding your breath, bracing for the next wrong turn. That is not how you were meant to live. I am teaching you to breathe again, to live unafraid, to stop measuring the future by the pain of your past. Hard seasons do not last forever. I am not repeating cycles, I am breaking them. You do not have to prepare for disaster. You can prepare for peace. Expect joy. Look forward with hope. Reclaim the wonder you lost, the childlike joy that once brightened your eyes, the simple gift of being fully present, rather than always chasing what is next. Life with me is not meant to be heavy. Yes, it is holy and meaningful, but it is also full of joy, of laughter, of beauty that steals your breath. I am restoring your capacity for delight, not because everything is perfect, but because my presence is with you. Release the need to figure it all out. You have spent so much energy analyzing, calculating outcomes, anticipating failure, preventing disappointment, but peace will not grow in soil packed with fear. Let me plant something new, rooted in freedom, in presence and trust. I will handle what is ahead. Your part is to walk with me today, to be faithful in the now, to believe I am big enough for the unseen. I see the desires of your heart, the ones you whispered only to me. I see how you laid them down, not because you ceased to care, but because you chose surrender. I honor that. I have not forgotten what you hoped for. I know the timelines you imagined, the outcomes you prayed for, the waiting you endured. Though it has not unfolded as you expected, I am weaving something deeper, eternal and good. Do not pretend those desires do not matter. Bring them to me. I want your dreams, your longings, your questions. I can hold your disappointment without dismissing it. I am not here to rebuke your emotions. I am here to hold them. In honest surrender, I will meet you. I will speak without blame, with clarity. I am not trying to make you less human. I am inviting you to be fully alive in me. I am healing your self-view. You have seen yourself through what others did or did not see, through words spoken, moments overlooked, misunderstandings that lingered. But I see you differently. I see someone worth dying for. I see someone I long to fill with my spirit. I see one made for more than mere survival, a warrior clothed in grace, a vessel of my presence, a child of the King. I am teaching you to see it too. Shame no longer gets to speak. Its time is over. You are not who shame says you are. You are not defined by your lowest moment. You are not bound by labels others placed on you. You are called mine. You are called redeemed. You are called chosen. You are being transformed, not by striving, but by surrender. This is not self-improvement. It is rebirth. What is being born in you now will shape everything that follows, not by rush or pressure, but by the steady work of grace. I am not building something shallow. I am establishing what endures. Peace that holds in storms. Joy that shines in darkness. Love that lasts through every test. This is who you are becoming. This is who you have always been in my eyes. In my gaze, I am cultivating a holy confidence. Not arrogance or bravado, but a grounded assurance that springs from knowing who you are and whose you are. You have spent too long shrinking your light to keep others comfortable, blending in to avoid rejection. I did not design you to disappear. I made you to shine, not for applause, but for impact. I want your life to be a living signal of hope, a lighthouse for the lost, a warm refuge for the weary. When you enter a room, I go with you, not as an idea, but as active presence. You carry more than words. You carry my spirit. That is why people are drawn to you even when you feel unseen, why hearts open around you without knowing why. It is not mere charisma. It is my comfort flowing through you. This is abiding, not performance, but presence, mine within you, reshaping atmospheres with grace and truth. You have endured enough to wonder if you were ever meant to stand tall again. Disappointment settled like dust on your dreams, but I am lifting you, not into pride, but into purpose. I am brushing off those dreams and breathing life into what you thought had died. You buried some things too soon. You assumed it was over when it was only paused. I am the God of resurrection. I speak life where you saw endings. The lies that wrapped your thoughts are losing their grip. Lies that said you were too late, too much, too broken, too small. None of these are my words. I do not speak shame. I do not lead with fear. I do not motivate through pressure. I build with love and restore with truth. I am rewriting your inner narrative, trading accusation for affirmation, insecurity for identity. You do not need to prove your value again and again. I declared it before you had a title, a platform, or a plan. My love is not waiting on your breakthrough. It has been with you all along. I do not measure your worth by productivity. I measure it by my purpose in you. That purpose has not changed, even if the pace has. Whether you move fast or stand still, you are held, known, and destined. I am bringing order where there was confusion, clarity where there was fog. You will notice it. Your thoughts, your emotions, your relationships, what once felt chaotic will begin to align. Not all at once, but piece by piece, like a divine puzzle set in place by steady hands. I do not rush wholeness. I craft it with care. I root it so deeply that nothing can uproot it again. That is what I am doing in you. You wondered if such peace could last, if joy this deep could remain. It can, because it does not come from circumstances. It flows from union with me. When your soul anchors in me, storms lose power to sink you. Disappointment loses its sting. Fear loses its voice. You are being stabilized, not by your own strength, but by my presence. This presence is not reserved for mountaintop moments. It walks with you through hallways, through traffic, through conversations, through the ordinary hours of routine. I am not confined to sacred spaces. Every place becomes sacred when you acknowledge me there. I am with you in the office, in the kitchen, in the quiet, and in the chaos. My nearness does not depend on your awareness. It rests on my covenant. I vowed never to leave you, and I will keep my word. You are learning to live from within, no longer tossed by external storms, but anchored in eternal truth. That truth will free you, not only from sin, but from striving, from fear of people, from cycles of comparison and self-doubt. Here is the most liberating truth. You are already loved. You are already chosen. You are already enough, not because of what you have done, but because of what I have done in you. This is not shallow or weak. It is the bedrock of a life that endures anything. Rooted in me, you do not crumble when things shake. You bend without breaking, you weep without collapsing, you question without quitting. Your foundation is no fleeting feeling, it is my eternal love, and that love will not let you go. You have been shaped in the unseen, grown in shadows, refined where no one applauded, where only I watched. Now what was hidden becomes holy. The fruit of endurance, the strength of surrender, the weight of your worship. These are becoming visible, not as a show, but as a testimony. Your life will speak of my goodness without long explanations. The peace you carry will be your answer. The joy in your eyes will be your witness. The love you give will be your legacy. I have not wasted a single moment. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment staged transformation. Though the enemy whispered that you were forgotten, I orchestrated a work in you that could not be rushed. I care more for your soul than your speed. I am not after impressive results. I am after eternal impact, and I am building it now, line upon line, precept upon precept, from glory to glory. Even now, healing flows. Not just relief of symptoms, but restoration of foundations. I am touching the deepest parts of your identity and calling forth what I placed in you before time. Childlike faith that dared to believe, courage that once burned unafraid, hope that refused to settle. It is still there, not lost, waiting, and I am awakening it again. You are not too far, not too late, not too broken. These lies cannot stand in the light of my truth. I did not choose you for perfection. I chose you because I delight in you, because I made you to carry my heart in the world. No failure or delay has altered that. My gifts are irrevocable. My plans are unstoppable. My love for you is unshakable. So move forward, not in fear but in confidence, not in shame but in boldness, not because you solved everything, but because you finally trust that I have. The road ahead may not always be easy, but it will be anointed. I will go before you and behind you. I will surround you with favor like a shield. I will be your defender, your provider, your ever-present help. You will see the fruit of what you endured. Seed sown in tears will produce joy. Nights of silence will burst into songs of deliverance. You will recognize my hand, not only in the outcome, but in each step that brought you here. You will testify of healing that did not come by escape, but by my presence in the middle of pain. There I met you. There I made you whole. You were never abandoned. You were never overlooked. I have always been with you. When you could not feel me, I was the stillness in your chaos, the whisper in the noise, the hand holding you together when everything felt like it was falling apart. You are not a survivor by accident. You stand because my grace sustained you. You remain because my mercy renewed you. This is not the end. It is the beginning of living fully, freely, and fearlessly in me. You will rise with strength born of stillness, not striving. You will love with a heart unafraid to break, because you know I am the mender. You will lead, not because you sought influence, but because you chose integrity. You will shine, not because you chased visibility, but because you carried my light faithfully in secret. I have more for you, more freedom, not more burdens, more peace, not more proving, more clarity, not more confusion. I am the God who finishes what I start. Now that you've heard my whisper in this message, don't walk away like nothing happened. That stirring in your heart, that's me. That moment of peace, that's me. That hope rising again, still me. You didn't find this by accident, and you didn't feel what you felt just for today. I'm calling you back again and again because I have more to say, more healing, more clarity, more fire for your weary spirit. So don't just scroll away. Stay connected to what's real. Subscribe not for content, but for encounters. Share not for numbers, but to shift someone's eternity. And when the next video comes, come hungry, come open, because I'll be waiting, ready to speak again. This is not the end. This is the beginning of something deeper. Come back. I'll meet you here. Amen.